Are you thinking about working with a virtual assistant service in Australia, but you're not sure which company to choose from? In today's episode, we are going to go over the top 5 virtual assistant companies in Australia that you can potentially work with. And make sure to stick around to the very end, because if you do decide that you want to work with us, Outsource Monkey, then I'm going to tell you how you can get a 10% discount code for working with one of our virtual assistants. Hi, my name is Taylor and I am one of the co-founders of Outsource Monkey, and I have been working with virtual assistants for almost 5 years now. So when it comes to everything to do with virtual assistants, hiring, outsourcing, I'm your go-to girl. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell if you want to get weekly notifications for when our new videos come out, all about those topics that I just mentioned. Anyway, enough about me, let's dive into the episode. And before we get into the actual top 5 companies, I'm going to tell you about how I am going to compare the companies, the different categories that I'm going to compare the companies in. So we're going to be comparing the companies in the following criteria. We have packages and sort of the flexibility of the packages that they can help you with, the pricing, how you can potentially get started with the agencies, the process that you will go through to get started with the agency, and the areas of business that they can support you with. So those are going to be sort of the different criteria that we're going to be judging these companies on. Now, company number 1, it would be rude for me not to start with Outsource Monkey, my very own virtual assistant agency. We help to pair business owners with virtual assistants in the Philippines. So in terms of the first criteria, we have the flexible package options. If you remember all of the criteria that we're judging these companies by. So the first one, flexible package options. At Outsource Monkey, we have 3 flexible package options. And the way that we separate our packages is by the number of hours per day that the virtual assistant is going to be helping you with. So the first one we have is 2 hours per day. The second one is 4 hours per day. And the last one is full time, so 8 hours per day. So we do have very flexible package options depending on if you just need a little bit of help per day or if you need a virtual assistant to help you in a full-time capacity. And this means that smaller businesses, maybe if you're just starting out or you don't have a huge budget to outsource yet, we're very accessible for all different types of companies. Even if you're just starting out or if you're a really huge company, we can help you no matter what. Now, second, the next criteria is the prices of our packages. So at Outsource Monkey, our pricing starts at $600 Australian per month. So if you're watching this and you're from America or the UK, you'll need to do a little bit of a conversion. It'll work out to be cheaper for you. But our prices start at $600 Australian per month plus GST. And they go up to 1,900 Australian dollars per month plus GST for a full-time person. So if you need somebody to help you full-time hours, it's very, very affordable to work with one of our virtual assistants versus hiring an Australian person or an American person. So it's a really good option if you're looking to increase that profitability of your business. The third criteria for Outsource Monkey that we're looking at is obviously the process that it takes to get started. So let's say, for example, you DM us on Instagram or you send us an email and say, hey, I'm interested in getting some more information about your services. Can you please send me some info? So what we'll do, first of all, we'll send you some information that outlines all of our packages, pricing, how it looks to get started. If you're happy to move forwards, then what we'll do is we will jump on a call with you and we'll really nut out and get the nitty-gritty as to what you need help with and how we can use a virtual assistant to support you in your business. So you'll give us a list of all of the tasks that you need help with, plus we're always great at brainstorming some ideas with you and giving you some different tools or strategies that will also help you to grow your business that maybe you didn't think of. And so after we have that initial call with you, we will then write up a job description and we will check our database to see if anyone fits that. So we have a big database of virtual assistants that we've already interviewed. They've already done English spelling and grammar tests. They've done a personality test, and we have all of their resume, their portfolio, all of their examples of work. So we'll check the database, but if there's nobody in the database that is suitable to help you out, what we'll do is we'll start some rounds of interviews. Again, we get them to do English, spelling, grammar, and personality tests. We get all of their examples of work. And once we have a candidate that we think would be a great fit to work with you, we'll go ahead and send you that candidate's information, their resume, examples, test results, and you'll be able to decide based on information that we send you if you want to move forwards to the next step, which is an introductory call. So if you're happy to move forwards, we will jump onto an introductory call with a virtual assistant and you'll be able to ask them questions, just have a feel for their energy, hear a little bit about their experience, and get to see if this person is going to be the right fit to work with you. If you decide that they are, then there's just a few details that we need to go ahead and sort out the contract and the invoice. But once that is done, we'll add you into a Slack channel with the virtual assistant so that you can communicate every day. They'll be sending updates in the morning, letting you know what they plan to work on for the day. And then at the end of their shift, they'll tell you what they were able to complete. And so we handle all of the HR, the payments, everything to do with the VA. All you need to do is simply sign up on our website and pay our subscription, which will come out of your account every single month. And we do everything else to help with managing the VA. So very, very easy process for you to get started. All you need to do is tell us what you want and then have an introductory call with the VA. And criteria number 4 is the areas that the business can help you with. So we can help you with absolutely anything. We have virtual assistants and virtual experts in every area that you could think of. We actually have app developers, we have website developers and designers, copywriters, graphic designers, video editors, social media managers. We have a huge variety of people that work on our team. We have Facebook ads managers, lead generation specialists, HR managers. The list goes on and on. Basically, if you think of anything that you need help with that can be done on a computer, we can find an expert to help you in that area as well. So that is Outsource Monkey. Let's move on to the second company, which is Distinctively Different Outsourcing. So Distinctively Different Outsourcing only help companies that are medium or large size businesses. So if you have a medium or large size business and you're thinking about outsourcing or getting a virtual assistant, these guys are going to be perfect for you because that is what they specialize in. So if you have a team between 50 and 500, these guys will be great to potentially help you find a virtual assistant. Now, let's get into the criteria. So the first one is the flexible package options. So these guys don't actually have any package options listed on their website, which is unfortunate, but you do have the ability to book in a call with them. So obviously I would say on the call that they're probably going to help you decide which package option would be the best for you. Now, the second criteria is the pricing. So pricing with these guys, it says on their website, it starts at 450 AUD per month for a junior virtual assistant. So there's different levels. They have junior and senior versions of virtual assistants. Senior are obviously more expensive. However, this 450 AUD does not include their management fee. Whereas the pricing that I gave to you for us, for Outsource Monkey, that pricing is inclusive of everything. So it's not super clear on their website what you're actually going to be paying every single month because yes, you'll be paying $450 for the virtual assistant or a minimum, of $450 to work with the virtual assistant, but it doesn't say what their management fee is on top of that. It just says that there will be a management fee. So it could be $500, it could be $2,000. I don't know because I didn't book in a call with them, obviously. So if you are interested in using their services, you'll need to book in a call to see what the actual pricing will be. Now, criteria number 3 is the process of getting started with the agency. So these guys have a 4-step process to get started. Step number 1 is strategy and budget. So I'm going to assume this is obviously like where you jump on a call with them and you look at the different package options versus your budget and you figure out what would be most suitable for you and your business. Step number 2 is team establishment. So this is where they will go ahead and find a virtual assistant to work with you and then pair you with that virtual assistant. They don't have much information on their website about how that process works. It just says that this is the stage where they find you a team member. So I'm not sure if they do any English or spelling or grammar tests or personality tests. It doesn't say that on their website. So step number 3 is data security and privacy compliance. So this is just making sure that the virtual assistant has all the passwords and login information that they need. It seems like they have some sort of system to make sure there's a little bit of extra security in terms of taking those passwords away from the virtual assistant if anything ever goes wrong. And step number 4 in the process of getting started is client support. So this is just the ongoing support that you receive from working with these guys. And now lastly, the criteria number 4 that we're judging all the companies on is the areas that they can support you in your business. So these guys look like they can support you in any area of business, exactly like us with Outsource Monkey. So based on everything that I have been able to see from their website, these guys are really obviously going to be perfect for the really large type of companies, bigger companies, 50 to 500 team members, current team members. So if you want to add virtual assistants on top of that, it doesn't have pricing, so I can't give much feedback on that front, but it sounds like they do have a bit of flexibility and looking at your budget versus what they can potentially support you with. Okay, so moving on to company number 3, we are going to be looking at Affordable Staff. So Affordable Staff is a great online outsourcing company. Similar to us, Outsource Monkey, they can help any size business. It's not limited like the last one was. They can help any size company, no matter how big or how small you are. So criteria number 1 is the flexible package options. And unfortunately, again, they don't have package options listed on their website, which to me either indicates they only have one package option, which is a full-time option, or you need to obviously jump on that call with them to hear about their package options. They don't want to disclose that information to their clients before they sign up, which I personally think that it's great to have your package options and prices listed on your website. Some people think differently, each to their own, obviously. Now, the second criteria that we're judging them by is the prices. So I found some information on Clutch. They didn't have their prices listed on their website, but I found some information on clutch.com. It's basically like a listing for different agencies and stuff. And so it says on Clutch that the cost per hour of working with these guys is less than $25 per hour, which is great, but the minimum monthly cost is $1,000 USD per month. So this indicates to me that, as I mentioned before, they might potentially only have a full-time package option. They might not have like a 2-hour per day option because that minimum monthly cost is $1,000 US. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are thinking about working with these guys. Now, criteria number 3 is the process to get started. So these guys have a very similar process to get started as us at Outsource Monkey. So you'll jump on a call with them and figure out exactly what you need, and then they'll go ahead and find you a virtual assistant. You'll have an introductory call with the VA, and then you have that ongoing support from the virtual assistant and from the agency as well with helping to manage your VA. And criteria number 4 is the different areas that the company can help you with in your business. So these guys are quite specialized in the industries of business that they will help you with and the different areas of business. So they can help with financial services. They have a great specialty in helping real estate companies, people in the real estate industry, property management. They are fantastic at helping with admin services, financials and bookkeeping, and then web development. So those are the really sort of main areas and industries that these guys specialize in. So they can't help you with everything. It's just those particular areas and industries. Okay, now company number 4 is Outsourcing Angels. So Outsourcing Angels has a really unique and signature system that they use with their whole companies. So it's guide, recruit, operate, and wholehearted. And they sort of have different steps and different areas that this signature system goes into in all of the areas of their business. Okay, so into the criteria now. Area number 1 is obviously the flexible package options. So Outsourcing Angel has 2 flexible package options, part-time and full-time. So 20 hours per week or 40 hours per week. And diving into criteria 2, which is the pricing, it doesn't have the pricing listed on their website. It just has the package options. But again, I found some information on Clutch. It said that the packages start at $1,000 per month. So that's sort of the minimum that you would be required to pay. And then it's going up from $1,000. Now, criteria number 3, the process to get started. Again, it's like us. So you will have a call. You'll decide on what package would be best for you and decide on what you need the most help with. They'll find you a virtual assistant. You'll have that introductory call with them just to make sure that everything's all good, and then you will be put in communication with your virtual assistant and they'll have the ongoing support option for you. And criteria number 4 that we're judging all of the companies on is the areas that they can help you in your business. So Outsourcing Angel, they're quite specialist in that they only help with marketing type tasks. So they have virtual assistants that specialize in content creation, marketing strategy, Facebook ads, I think email marketing. Along those sort of lines, they can't help with a huge variety of things. You would go to Outsourcing Angel if you really, really want help with marketing stuff specifically. So we obviously have virtual assistants at Outsource Monkey that can help with marketing stuff, but then if you ever decided that you also needed help with managing your emails or some web development, Outsource Angels might not be able to do that for you. You might have to inquire with a different virtual assistant agency. Okay, so I hope you guys are finding this helpful so far. Do you have any questions about working with any of these agencies? If you do, please pop them in the comments below. If you're not sure how it would be to work with an agency, or if you have some questions about a virtual assistant service, I would love to help you out. So please pop them in the comments below and I would be more than happy to answer for you. And the last company that we're going to be comparing today, company number 5, is Beepo. So Beepo are specialists in real estate, finance, admin, and tech. So those really specific areas, they can't help with everything. It's just those main areas. Now, in terms of the criteria, so option number 1 was the flexible package options. They don't have flexible package options. You can only work with Beepo in a full-time capacity. So diving into criteria number 2, which is the pricing, this means that their pricing is a little bit more expensive, particularly if you're just starting out or you don't have a really big business. Beepo might not be the best fit for you because they only have this full-time option. And the starting price for this is around 2,500 Australian dollars per month, depending on what you need help with. So they have different prices if you need more expert support, but that's the starting price. Plus they have an $800 setup fee. So their whole process in terms of finding a virtual assistant and making sure they have the right candidate and doing the interviews and having that introductory call with you, that process is 800 Australian dollars to find the right virtual assistant. So compared to some of the other companies that I've mentioned today, they are a little bit more expensive because obviously like they have that $800 setup fee and then the minimum per month is $2,500. Our most expensive package is cheaper than their minimum requirement per month. So it just depends on what area of expertise you want. These guys are obviously specialists in real estate, finance, admin, and tech, but we can also find you VAs for that for a lot cheaper. So now in terms of the process of getting started, which is criteria number 3. So again, the process is quite similar to us. You would have that introductory call with them. So you decide on what you need help with. They would find that VA for you. You'd have the intro call, get the contracts and everything sorted for the ongoing stuff, and then you can get started with their ongoing support option. And criteria number 4, as I've already mentioned, so these guys are specialists in real estate, finance, admin, and tech support. So they can't help you with all areas of business. It's just those 4 main ones. So that concludes our comparison today of the top 5 virtual assistant services in Australia. I mentioned at the start, if you would like a 10% discount code for working with Outsource Monkey, our virtual assistant service, please shoot us an email, hello@outsourcemonkey.com.au, and mention that you came from a YouTube video, mention that you watched a YouTube video, and I will personally jump on a call with you. I will give you that 10% discount code and I will help you to get started finding the perfect virtual assistant to help you grow your business. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you get notifications as to when our new videos come out. And until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye.